that he's been lacking the last couple of months.
And he's defending the ball, not like some other players from Liverpool that were sent away that they didn't want to defend.
Oh no, of course not.
Didn't that's what Balotelli said?
Yes, Balotelli said he didn't defend. So Brendan Rodgers was like, "Well, then you can't play here."
I think one of your guys from Facebook on Liverpool page, they posted the three-headed monster, quote unquote. I think it was him. I forgot the other two guys that were playing with.
Wasn't it Suarez and Sturridge?
No. Let me see if I can find them. I was freaking dying. I was like, oh my god.
Balotelli was never part of no three-headed monster at Liverpool.
Well,
he was just a monster.
It was just making light of it.
You know, what's he doing now, Balotelli?
He's playing in Nantes.
That's right.
In French. He's doing pretty good. It's just he's.
Well, you and I would do pretty good in the French league, even at my age.
What's the Liverpool thing called on Facebook?
Los Angeles, Liverpool, something or other. Porto. Oh, and they came close, but this guy argues a lot, man. This Morega guy.
Let me see.
That's a pretty good run there by Porto. Nice passing. There he tries to center. I would have taken a shot. I would have been like John Travolta. Take the shot.
Well, you got Van Dijk right there in the D.
Well, there you go. Wow, come on, man. Van Dijk has been virtually perfect this year, man. It's just been a hell of a main. I mean, what a pickup for Liverpool last season. He's been there now, a little over a year.
Well, yeah, you guys were. I don't know I think I put it on our Instagram. You guys were ransacking Southampton.
I know. I bet you Southampton right now is pissed. They're like, shit, we could have been head of the league right now.
Yeah. Well, you guys had a lot. Ooh,
That was who? Salah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a left foot shot.
Take the shot.
Yeah, pretty good. This is the first leg, so right now.
This is the first leg, yes. And so. Nice shot.
I'm surprised that Liverpool's. They have isn't it like the best team or however that works out for stadium selection, like home and away?
I think it's because Porto had a better goal differential. Porto, remember, beat Roma after Roma had been up on them like 3 or 4-0 or some shit like that. And then Porto came back out of nowhere and took him out. Which is kind of what I was, we kind of, my brother and I already know the outcome of this game. We're just kind of reviewing it just to see how they played. But from what I was reading, there was a lot of opportunities missed by the boys in red.
Isn't that always? You guys have like.
But I think nowadays they they go in confidence because they can depend on that defense a little better than they used to. Before it was just like.
Yeah, because before years ago it was either you guys didn't score much or the goalpost. Left you.
Remember that year that the Liverpool led the league in how many times they hit the goalpost? I think it was like 20 times or something.
Pretty bad. I was like, every shot if you guys hit the post.
Yeah. Steven Gerrard was sitting there going, "What the hell, man?"
Is he coaching?
Yeah, he's coaching a team out in Scotland right now. Yeah, I think it's not the Rangers, right? And they got
because Brendan Rodgers left.
He left Celtic to coach Leicester.
Yeah, he's there, Leicester. People like him. I guess they have like a 3-game winning streak with him or some shit like that.
Yeah, but I mean, Brendan Rodgers was not a bad coach. He just wasn't the coach for Liverpool. You know, Liverpool was trying to get back to the top ranks at that point, and Leicester's a team that won the championship, but they're also a team that could have. They're not a team that's supposed to win the championship. So I think that's a team that's perfect for Brendan Rodgers.
One of those, we've seen it before. I don't know if you see, like, the years before, it was like Man U's and the surprise champion, and that was them. I don't think they'll ever win the championship again.
You don't think Leicester ever will?
Nah.
Like I said, I think that's the kind of team Brendan Rodgers is kind of born to coach. One of those middle of the road teams that will surprise you once in a while. And
it's like you're telling. Like you're saying about he's a Liverpool coach, was a Liverpool coach too, is that guy from Newcastle. He was always fixated on the Champions League, but never on the Premier League.
Nope.
But now he's in Newcastle, and what does he have him?
No, they're
not gonna get relegated.
Yeah, they're not gonna get relegated. I mean, unless they go into some sort of massive defeat mode and Fulham decides to win a couple of games, But it's not going to be a. I mean, how intimidating is it now for teams to run against the Liverpool with that Van Dijk guy standing in front of you?
Well, they're not. Now it's home or away, but more for Anfield. Now it's a fortress. Now you could say it's back to where it was before, where people were afraid to go into there because they knew they were going to either tie or lose.
Right.
Back, 2-3 years ago,
nobody gave a shit.
Nobody gave a shit and just go down your throat and score, and you guys would end up losing. And
yep,
it's rare to see that.
Look at Salah, all by himself.
There's an opportunity, like you were saying before.
Yep.
Those are the opportunities that are missed.
But look at how he's playing in this game. As compared to how he's been playing in games before this.
Well, he has to change his gameplay. Well, like you said, now there's 2 men on him. It's different for him now too.
Right.
And now they know if he's playing that position to open himself up for that curved left-footed shot.
Right. And look, to me, this is a little more confident than he's been playing a couple of months back. Yeah, because a couple of months back, even during the World Cup, he looked a little.
Well, after that injury that he had, and he had to come back. Once you stop playing, you have.
You mean the Ramos injury? That one? Yeah, I remember that one.
And it's high expectations for a person that scored that many goals for Liverpool last year. Now people are expecting that every year. People should.
I agree. I mean, I think he's playing pretty well, and he's helping us balance other offenses, and that's exactly what a forward should be doing because it opens up the opportunities for everybody else. That's kind of why I agree with you about Firmino. Firmino is one of those guys that he doesn't score 50 goals a season, but he will, pass the ball around and open things up for you.
Is he finally starting for the Brazilian national team?
I hope so. I think he deserves it. I think he's
more than.
If they're starting Coutinho over him, there's an issue with Brazil because Firmino has been fucking stalwart here in the EPL.
Because the other one's just playing on the bench.
That's pretty much what he's doing. Well, right now because Dembele is still kind of injured, right? So I think he's still injured, But I mean, the Spanish league is pretty much wrapped up after Atletico Madrid lost to Barcelona, to Barca, And that was funny because at the beginning of the season, and yes, listeners, I will eat my own shit. I was saying that Barca was done, and but then again, let me ask you this, and I'm going to sit there, and this is me trying to save my ass. I'll admit it. Is it because the rest of the league sucks, or is it because Barca was that good?
Barcelona's right now playing not pedestrian, but they're not as much feared as they were back in the day. It's just,
of course not, but that's what I'm saying. What about the rest of the league? The rest of the league fell behind. I thought Atletico had a chance.
Well, Real Madrid's playing like shit. Now with Zidane, they're playing a little bit better. It's like any other leagues. It's just there's 3 or 4 teams that are gonna challenge for the championship, and that's it. There's some are leaving, like what Deportivo La Coruña. I think you said it's gonna go down. Yeah, teams are like we've said about Blackburn Rovers, where those mainstays in the Premier League and the La Liga's Serie A's, then you see them, and they're gone.
They're gone. Let me ask you this: do you think it's good to be Zidane's son at this point?
Well, it's like I was reading right now. Ronaldinho's 14-year-old kid signed a 5-year contract with Cruzeiro. You got big shoes to fill there, my friend.
Yeah, very, very big shoes to fill. Who's a better player, Zidane or Ronaldinho?
I like Ronaldinho.
Yeah, Ronaldinho
was just down your throat, and he had skill up the ass.
Yes, he did. He was the ugliest fucker I've ever seen on a soccer field, but man, that boy played beautifully.
Yeah, but he nailed more chicks than we'll ever see in our life. So. Ugly ass freaking Nosferatu. But he played.
He was like a hair braided Nosferatu. But that boy had skill, man.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yes, watching that guy play was something else, man.
He still has skills. He plays like with the old timers and like little games here, indoor soccer, beach soccer. Right. It's just those feet. It's just magic coming out of his.
Watching him and Ronaldo play on the same team. I mean, what a scary team that was. I mean, that 2002 team that won the World Cup. Yeah, I put him up to some of the greatest teams ever. That was a hell of a team. Hell of a team. So right now what we're watching is we're in the 25th minute of the first half, and Liverpool's moving the ball around pretty well. Porto again is sitting back, but they're playing now with 5 defenders, 3 midfielders. And there's a nice pass up the middle. Whoa! Firmino just scored.
Yeah, Firmino. He does that thing that... What the hell is he doing?
See, that's the thing that I kind of noticed about Liverpool this year.
That's what I like about Firmino. Is like, he tanned and his teeth are like super white. When he smiles, he's like a lightsaber.
But I mean, this is a difference I think I see this year with Liverpool as a difference. They're able to break down defenses.
Oh yeah.
Whereas before it'd be a stalemate at this point. It'd be a super stalemate. No, he's onside. He's onside.
That's kind of like that FIFA where you're running and the goalie comes on, so you just center it back to the forward and he kicks it in by himself.
Yeah.
That was a FIFA goal.
He was there. Just a nice tap. And
did he
Henderson finding Alexander Arnold well on the side. No, beautiful.
Oh, no.
Nice pass.
I thought he was gonna do the no look goal that he usually does.
Oh, I know, huh?
No, he didn't.
Well, he kind of did. He was looking on the side there. Yeah, you see that flag of Porto? It went down pretty quick.
Oh man!
You know what I like watching?
That guy's probably like 25 years old.
You know what I like watching? A bunch of drunken Liverpool fans getting happy in the stands.
We need to go. We need to go back to Joxers.
Yes, we do.
I want to take Charlie so she could see that ambient.
Well, plug to the Liverpool club at Joxers. Brian, who is a friend of mine, he suggested that we do our show from there. So we may be doing that. I may be calling up Eugenie.
Well, I don't want to get beat up because they probably know now I'm a mank.
Yeah, you're a fucking mank, dude.
I'm gonna get freaking my car slashed, my tires slashed and everything.
Yeah, you should. You deserve it. You deserve it for being a fucking mank, man.
Hey, but like I've said it before, I love the Premier League and I'm not one of those fans. And Liverpool are playing awesome.
Yeah, you've seen me suffer through the years, especially because you and I went to go see that game, the famous slip game at Joxers, and
that was bad.
Yeah, you saw how quiet that bar got. Yeah, that was. We're usually a noisy bunch, and that was just wow.
Even I was put on like, oh my god, they're like,
especially because we lost it to fucking Mourinho. Ugh.
Not only that, but it's the player. Stevie G. Nothing. I'm good. How the hell did that even happen? He just passed back and he just slipped.
I don't even want to remember.
But it's one of those happenstance, I guess, that way you're so close because they were there. Who the hell did he lose to anyway? Chelsea, right?
Yeah, it was. Well, no, that year we lost to. Was it? Yeah, it was Chelsea. No, was it Chelsea?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. It doesn't matter. The fact is that fucking Gerrard slipped and, that was awful.
That was devastating.
That's when I remember that bar just got really quiet. It was like, fuck. It was awful.
Yeah, there was how many games left? Like right now?
Yeah, it's I think 4 games left or something. 5 games left. Yeah, and then can't remember who we lost to that season.
Yeah, do I?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because fuck it.
Right. Some guy was wearing a New England Patriots hat. I don't know why they just came about right now.
Well, right now, it looks like a pretty dominant game so far for Liverpool. They're passing the ball around pretty well. Porto right now is looking pretty game. I mean, they don't look like they're just sitting back.
No, they're trying to attack, but they know any slippage, they're gonna go down more.
Well, here goes Morego by himself, about to take a shot, and he fucked it up. Nice save by Alisson.
I'm surprised they haven't done a song by him with Elvis Costello.
Alisson blocked a penalty kick.
I'm glad they well, you know more about Liverpool than I do. Did they tell him to stop his shenanigans, or did he just decided to stop?
I'm sure they told him, dude, you got to stop your shit. You're a goalkeeper. You're not a midfielder.
Look at this one. Here you go. Who does that?
You probably saw him. You're a goalkeeper. You're not a midfielder.
Look, why did he slap it like that, bro? Oh my god.
He could have caught it.
Yeah, exactly. Or punch it.
Yeah, that's referee's yelling at people, dude. He ain't taking anybody's shit.
That's what I understand. There's been a few goals this year that I've seen that goalies, instead of punching it out, slap it in. I guess they have weak wrist or some shit like that. That it goes back to the player, or it goes in. Like, dude, you were a goalie once. How did that tell you to punch a ball.
I didn't punch a ball. They taught us to catch a ball. They would tell us. They would tell. No, I'm serious.